Hello. Ever feel like you're constantly getting ripped off? How about those before and after photos? They never really convince you, but still you dream of having baby soft skin without spending a fortune? You want to make sure your skin gets everything it needs because even though you can't turn back time, you'd like to slow it down a bit? In this video, I'm sharing three crucial tips for healthy skin no matter your age. I'm Mireille Vega, Dr. Mimi, biochemist and founder of Vegan Biome. When I tried resolving the enigma of skincare for my family, I mapped all the ingredients, the good, the bad, and the really not so great. Because honestly, there's no point getting caught up in the tiny details of all these ingredients when we know it just doesn't make sense. We get sold dreams and nonsense all the time. What I really wanted was simple, hassle free skincare that does it all. Something healthy that gives my skin everything it needs without constantly worrying if something was missing. No compromises. But I also didn't want to throw money away. That's how the oh yes list of ingredients came to be. Sure, it's a bit complex with lots of interchangeable ingredients, but I'm going to break it down for you. When it comes to the must avoid no ingredients in your products, it's simpler. You can just list them and decide to cut them out. You can also download my free guide, which comes with daily tips for about a week on what ingredients to avoid in all your household and beauty products. The link is in the description. But when it comes to oh yes ingredients, prioritizing gets tricky. Why? Because some are interchangeable. For example, if you have one emollient, you might not need another. Also, some ingredients just don't mix well together. So you need a more strategic approach. After listing everything out, I ended up developing a product that works for me, my teens, and my family. But most importantly, it's a product that takes the guesswork out of skincare. No more thinking, am I missing something? The biggest frustration is constantly having to switch products as the seasons change, the stress levels vary, and your skin type shifts. Did you know that your skin changes almost every week? That's the topic of another video. But for now, we can agree it's super complicated to manage ingredients with your needs. A simpler way is to understand which ones to prioritize and why. I'm talking about three types of essential ingredients for your skin. That's also how I crack the mystery of the three types of skin barriers, not skin types, of skin barriers. First, there's the microbiome barrier. So you'll want to prioritize pre and postbiotics to keep this barrier strong. We'll talk about it a bit later. Then there's the lipid barrier. What's that? It's the layer of emollients, fats, and oils that keep your skin supple and create a protective film. Your sebum helps it. And finally, there's a hydration barrier, known as NMF or natural moisturizing factors. This barrier is more complex, made of molecules that hold water in the skin, locking in moisture at the right pH level. You need to get all three types of ingredients to support your three barriers. But within each type of ingredients, many are interchangeable. First, let's dive into the lipid and water barriers a bit more. When we talk about dry skin, what we often mean is lacking oil. But dry skin is also without water, dehydrated skin. So it gets a bit tricky. But the two go together. There are really issues about water and how to prevent it from evaporating. So, to simplify, we balance oils, so the emollients, with hydrating water agents, humectants. For the lipid barrier, it's all about selecting the right oil, a mix of fatty acids. There's no single perfect oil. A blend works wonders. I formulate using 4 different types of oils that mimic human sebum very closely. If you have a favorite oil, combining it with others just might do the trick. Just make sure they're not occlusive or clogging pores. The lipid barrier also keeps water from evaporating and so benefits the water hydration barrier, the humectants. Balancing humectants with oils is fundamental. If your skin is oily, you might use less oil and more humectants. If it feels tight, like the dry we talk about, tight, increase the oils, but keep some water elements, humectants for the balance. One must have humectant is hyaluronic acid. Actually, talking about this specific one more in depth and humectant in general in another video. It locks water in the skin and supports the microbiome barrier. So you can understand now how the 3 barriers are kind of interconnected. So the third tip is for the third barrier. Protect your microbiome by not overwashing. Cleanse a bit, yes, but then restore with pre and postbiotics, ingredients that will nourish your microbiota, like complex sugars. You can see them as FUS or GOS in short, and amino acid sources like amino acids or protein extracts, etc. A quick note on collagen protein and vitamin C. People ask often why vitamin C is not listed in my formulation. It's actually there. It's not in its pure form, since many extracts I use contain it. But I also use other antioxidants. Antioxidants are interchangeable. And be clear, for your skin, you're using vitamin C for its antioxidant capacity. But pure vitamin C, or L-ascorbic acid, can also interfere with other ingredients and with your skin. And then there's this misconception that vitamin C helps with collagen production in your skin. It doesn't. Actually, it does, but internally, not topically. The same applies to collagen. Applying this protein to your skin won't boost collagen levels. It's a protein, so you'll give your microbiota some source of protein, but it's a very expensive source and it's interchangeable with other proteins. What you will need to do for collagen production is actually to make sure that your diet focuses on foods high in vitamin C, like bell peppers and oranges, to help your body produce the collagen you need with a good diet of proteins. So, we talked about healthy skin in 3 steps: protect your microbiota and nourish it with pre and postbiotics for healthy microbiome, restore emollient for the lipid barrier, and adapt with humectants for hydration. The best skincare routine combines the 3. If this content speaks to you and you want to make sure to be notified when new videos are on, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Speak soon.